Frank, how important is the stuff? I mean, is it possible now that candidate A beats candidate B because he had better software?
We have found, and there's been some studies made, that campaign tactics account for perhaps as much as 2 or 3% of a vote. Now, most people win by 5% of the vote. So 50% of the campaigns doesn't have that much of an effect. So the other 50% has one heck of an effect. And so if you have products that really get people's attention, and using techniques like this to just find that extra group of people who will give you that attention, then yes, you can have an actual effect on an election.
Frank, I understand your database, work that you've done with your database is pretty much nationwide, is that true?
We have 90 million voters that we retain, principally in the database, principally Democratic.
Gentlemen, we've got to take a break. Thank you very much. We're going to go to Washington in just a minute and see how a congressman uses a computer in his office. First of all, we'll take a look at political polling and see how computers affect political pollsters. Wendy Wood has that report.
As politicians have become increasingly dependent on polls, pollsters have become increasingly dependent on computers.
But I think as a social question, this is something that we have to have some sort of public debate about. The idea of actually targeting particular constituencies to address a single issue that they might be concerned about is something that is somewhat disturbing. I think that computers have played a large role in the rise of one-issue politics, where people are actually voted into office on their stand on one particular issue, and that is a disturbing trend in contemporary politics.
Gary, we have just about a minute left, and one other issue, the question of using computers now in the actual voting process and the tallying of votes. Some people have expressed concern about centralizing the possible tampering point. Does that bother you?
Yes, that's a serious concern, and there's actually several court cases going on in the United States now concerning computer voting, where a particular computer program has been accused of being very, very susceptible to fraud and manipulation. Yes.
In what way?
Well, in this particular case, it uses data punch cards, and those data punch cards can either be added to the stack of legitimate votes, or new data punch cards can be put in that actually change the software code that tallies the votes in the first place. Serious problem.
Gentlemen, thank you very much. There's no question computers, like any other tool, can be used for good or they can be used for evil. We're going to get the thoughts of our commentator, George Morrow, on the subject.
You know, paper made it easy to record information. The printing press made it easy to duplicate information. And the computer makes it easy to manipulate information. Politics is the art and science of manipulation, manipulating people, and events. So you can expect that the computer and the politician are going to go hand in glove. Now, lobbyists have manipulated legislatures for a long time, and the politicians are now going to use this computer as a device to try to manipulate you, to try to make you think that things are something that they aren't. Now, having a leg up on it is your best defense. And nobody ever told us or promised us that democracy was going to be easy to run. But a well-informed population, a well-informed electorate, is the best device to keep it running well. Knowing what these computers can and will do is your best defense. That's my opinion. I'm George Morrow.
What was that noise?
Like an animal.
Phone calls are pouring into the New York One newsroom as a thunderous roaring sound.
Can you see something on the roof?
What animal sounds like that? Shaking everywhere, man. It's like tremors. Looks like you should have left town a little bit earlier.
I don't feel no ways tired. I come too far from where I started from. Nobody told me that the road would be easy. I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me.
I hope you've learned a little bit more about what I'm believing and trying to do, and really helped this conversation about our country get started.
The money appropriated is turned over to the President for expenditure. And the President, with aid of the Cabinet, spends the money in a manner decided upon by the Congress, whether it be for purposes of peace or of war.